Ever wondered what makes TV so powerful in Jamaica? Time to find out. Welcome to Global TV Group 358, where television meets innovation. We're not just about shows, we're about shaping society. In Jamaica, TV keeps you informed, connects diverse voices, and supports democracy. Imagine a Jamaica where broadcasters unite, sharing data and collaborating globally. That's us, a unified voice in the TV industry. Did you know TV advertising is still king? It drives website traffic, boosts brand equity, and powers integrated campaigns. Even in an age of digital, TV stands strong, resilient in tough times. Our global TV deck is your treasure trove of insights and data. With charts, graphs, and success stories, it's your guide to impactful TV advertising. Curious to learn more? Visit our website and see how Global TV Group 358 keeps television at the heart of entertainment in Jamaica. Get ready to binge watch the future.
Oh, thy peace, God of my salvation, because the mouth of the sinful and wicked is open. Rastafari. Come with I. Rastaman throw one stone, and it break a bad feeling to all wicked men. Not a people there. Make a man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Only when man like Marcus Garvey speak, wicked men would I hear. Hear now hear. Instead of that, they only sit aside and rob and cheat, and not first and for. Make God what I seen to make him a throw and stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a plan! Make him a throw and stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. So, my favorite part, if Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red, I. How they want to see, they didn't can sell out Rasta, and sell it out, and sell out Babylon. They give man show and stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. They give man show and stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. If Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. I. How they want to see, they can sell out Rasta, and sell out, I sell out Babylon. Just stop on the Friday. You might go and stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a black thing, you might go and stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. You have eyes to see, let him see. You have ears to hear, let them hear. What a prophet must say. President Mandela was in prison for 20 odd years. And he leave from the prison and take the seat of the president. Stone one. Big him and throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what's a black? Big him and throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Rastaman throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. said, oh, run, keep going on, let's process. For children of Israel do really love rights. So just as I and I as a watching man around Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel, I should never hold thy peace. What wrong is going on? Hey, oh, night. We gotta bust down Babylon walls. Prepare the way. Prepare the way for your people. Let's go. Fight down, war and cry. Fight down, me say Rastafari. War and cry and do that righteousness. And we love Jah. And we love Jah. And we love Jah.
Jah Rastafari, serve all people.
And we love Jah. We love Jah.
Jah Rastafari,
We love Jah.
Jah Rastafari, preserve all people.
Put time away again. Listen, yeah. Just as I and I as a watching man around Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel, I should never hold thy peace while we are penalized. Hey, oh, night. We gonna bust down Babylon gates. Prepare the way. Prepare the way for Jah Rastafari. Fight down, war and cry.
Fight down, war and cry.
Rastafari, war and cry, and build up righteousness. And we love Jah, and we love Jah. And we love Jah.
Jah Rastafari, preserve all.
And we love Jah. Me love Jah.
Jah
Me love Jah.
Jah Rastafari, preserve all.
Me love Jah. Jah Rastafari. Jah
Rastafari.
Yeah, the next song is going to be the last song for tonight. And then DJ Twin.
After a whole week of rest from YouTube and a whole week of irritation on Facebook, welcome back, Prime Minister. We're back outside, cold though it is outside, Prime Minister. This morning, we're back in the trenches, back on the gully side, Prime Minister, because we still need to know about the money. The 150 million US dollar that we got no explanation for, and a 7% rise, which will amount to another 150 million US dollars, which they will pay back to us. In effect, we've been jilted 300 million US dollars. Good morning and welcome to Global TV, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I hope you can hear me this morning. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. After a whole week of rest, we are back this morning on the gully side over yonder, Prime Minister. The Minister of Finance says she defends her tenure. Now, tenure in the remit of holding a job, Miss Williams, that's all we see it to be, holding a job. Yes, that's the tenure. But as to the security of our economy, as to the explanation of the 150 million US dollar, Miss Williams, we are not a more secured nation with your hands at the steering wheel of the country's pocket, Miss Probox. Globalist, morning to my community of party and online family members, platform moderators, membership holders, viewers, subscribers, commenters, and trolls. Good morning. Welcome, one and all. Thank you all for joining us. Welcome to a morning this morning of capital destruction and common crosses. That is the government of decadence that we have to tolerate. Morning, everybody. How no do? Everybody there here? Abina Sarkodie, good morning. Lorraine, Sophia Hall, Jamrock, Arlene Scott, good morning. Sharon Peart, Randy Jemison, Lynette Jenkins, Darwin Morris, good morning. Wayne Evans, good morning. Sharon Bernard, how you doing? How you doing? Have you been to New Jersey yet? How things are going coming after 1 week? And we're going to tackle Babsy this morning. We're also going to tackle Babsy this morning. And we're going to read a few documents for you also from the World Food Program. Because Jamaican people are telling upon the Prime Minister, but we will read. We will read, we will read and see what is going on. You look like Debbie Jervis busy or she not wake up yet. Or some people more was expecting me back. I think it was today I was meant to be back, isn't it? Yes. But people will rock and come in as we go along. And welcome back to those on Universal Vantage TV and Universal Media TV. Welcome back. Global TV Group, welcome back, everybody, one and all. We are broadcasting on all platforms this morning. Let us start with Minister Babs. Minister Babs. We want the Christmas dance? Fanciaga Skettle? We want the Christmas rigmajig? From Eddie Seaga's Kettle. Do you all want to see Eddie Seaga's Kettle? Do you all want to see Auntie Angela? Violet Watson, morning. How are you? Do you all want to see Auntie Angela this morning? We'll start with Auntie Babs this morning. And this is in relation to Jimmy Cliff funeral. Now, congratulations, you have done well in what was prepared and presented. I am okay with that. Congratulations, Babs. Me, as always, we're hard to please Evan Miller, especially when it comes to shoddy and toddy government. Vitality. I saw it go? Yes. Vitality and motion. So yes, morning. There were very much issues of Jimmy Cliff's funeral arrangement that I disagreed with. You couldn't drop the bitterness for funeral day, Babsy. Babsy, in your welcome of dignitaries, you couldn't drop the bitter feeling. And I never even say for your husband funeral, you know, do we never know of any for your fan we know you. I never for your husband funeral. You could have welcomed Chief Curry as well. You could have welcomed Chief Curry. This I don't have proof of, but it is my understanding that the family requested to sit with Chief Curry and you denied that. You could have dropped the bitter feeling. Another part that wasn't well knitted or put into the program of Jimmy Cliff's life, Babsy Grange. There was a Pan-African side and a Maroon side to Jimmy Cliff. For those of us who follow him or understand Jimmy Cliff. Muta Baruka was there. You don't want Chief Curry involvement. Muta Baruka, Jamaica's eminent historian, was there. Jamaica, one of Jamaica's eminent Pan-Africanists, was there. I mean, I see nothing. Nothing. That side of Jimmy Cliff was not represented in everything that went on. And that's a part of your anger with Chief Curry and everything else. But if it's a representation of Jimmy Cliff's life, make everything come in there. Why you cut out the maroon and the Pan-Africanist part of it? Even though I spoke about his revolutionary spirit, but it encompasses a broader aspect of his cultural lifestyle and understanding. That bit, Raymond, how you do? That bit was not represented. And it was because of Babsy anger, because if Chief Curry was there as the highest authority in Jamaica, though you all don't understand international law, and you whoosh like the man was never there. If the family requested to sit with him, why not? Suzette Williams, how are you? But this government, it's a government of lizard skin. It's a lizard skin government. So they're all, sorry, they're all here and there with their feelings. I don't know if I'm not celebrate the nonsense, but happy holidays to you all. And don't go spend stupidly today. Don't let when the white man next year is checking up his profit, your hard-earned money is in it. Melissa shows us that some of the bullshit that we literally spend money on literally have no meaning. Literally have no meaning. So don't let when the white man is counting up his profit next year, your hard-earned dollars in a hit too. But Babs, they drop the bitterness. Drop the bitterness. You're an old woman. And you can't continue be bitter about stealing other people's wealth and resources. That's not how it is. If we have a funeral to represent a cultural icon of Jamaica, where you going there with the bitterness for? Anyway, what do we have in our broadcast slot? No, we're going to look at some documents from the World Food Program where me no know cash assistance, World Food Program cash assistance. And Jamaicans at home, if you receive this cash assistance, we want to know, but me could read and see how it go now. Me could read and see how it go, because there was a Melissa, there was a burial cash assistance, and now there's a Melissa cash assistance. Have the people of Jamaica in the hard-hit areas during Hurricane Beryl, did they receive these cash assistance? And can we be confident that this World Food Program cash assistance, if it have anything to do with the government, they will be getting it? No, let's see what was said in the United Nations press release September 12 of last year. And that's in the United Nations press release September World Food Program. Yeah, United Nations World Foods Program. All of them are the same bucket. Solosh. And for the first time, out of destruction, created history. Because for the first time, Grand Market will be hosted in Parity. Tonight in Parity Square, the people of Parity will host their own Grand Market where they'll have their own entertainment. People set up their own stall and everything. The usual Grand Market night. We all used to do that. We all used to head to Black River. Some of us stretch it sometime as far as to go spend a few hours at Santa Cruz, then come back to Black River. For the first time in my living memory, Grand Market Night will be hosted at Parity, right in Parity Square, what we call Johnny Keane. So everybody can go set up them rig me jig there. Everybody go come out with them jerk pan, them this, them that, the Edda and the Tara. So amongst the rubble rather, the people are picking up themselves and move along because we know the job is ours and government really gives to clamor about us. So it is for us to get on with our life. And the breakage in the road that has now been repaired somewhat, so it connects back the community so you can access the community now from Crane Road. But there is still a far way to go because a lot of structural damage, as you have seen, around the land and the houses. So around the houses rather than all parts of the land. So there's still a far way to go with everything, but bit by bit, nail by nail, the community will come back together. Now, United Nations World Food Program launches Jamaica 200 million cash assistance program to support Jamaica's recovery from beryl. And we're looking at beryl first before we go to Melissa. The United Nations World Food Program, in collaboration with Jamaican Ministry of Labor and Social Security, has launched a cash assistance program to extend support to those most affected by beryl. The Beryl Cash Assistance Program targets 11,500 people whose homes were damaged or destroyed by Hurricane Beryl in early July. The program will provide US 1.4 million Jamaica $220 million in relief and support to families in their recovery, ensuring access to food, water, and essential needs. Family with children, elderly, and persons with disability will be prioritized. World Food Program is committed to its partnership with the government of Jamaica to support people impacted by Hurricane Beryl. We are happy to know that the cash assistance will help families to meet their most essential needs to rebuild their life, says Brian Bogart, if I still go, country director of the World Food Program Caribbean Multi-Country Office. Beryl, the first hurricane in 2024 season and the strongest July hurricane on record, made landfall in Grenada and St. Vincent and the Grenadines, leaving widespread devastation in part before moving westward across the Caribbean and hitting Jamaica. Participants will receive their cash assistance through money transfer service over 2 months rather. The amount they will receive depends on the household size. For instance, 1 or 2 persons will receive $120. That's 20,000 Jamaican dollars per month. That's for those 2 months period. 3 to 5 persons will receive $240, 36,000 rather Jamaican dollars per month. And 6 or more persons will receive $340, equivalent 50,000 Jamaican dollars per month. The people of Jamaica is under duty to tell us if they have received this support over a 2-month period. If we're not getting a tell like 1 p.m., 1 p.m. 1 p.m. What happened to the money? 1 p.m. Oh, somebody knock on 1 p.m. door the few, 1 p.m. Did you and can you say 1 p.m.? And can you provide us evidence 1 p.m. that over a 2-month period, Jamaicans in the worst hit area last year received these cash assistance, not food packaging, Prime Minister, or not the building support. This was a support for a 2-month period. Can the people of Jamaica tell us if they got this support? And can the Prime Minister provide us proof that the World Food Program, million US dollar to support the Jamaica people was adequately used? Lord Jesus, 1 p.m. So 220 million Jamaica dollar in a barrel, 225 million in a melissa in a food. Lord Jesus, what a richness. Holy Palma Walkway is billionaire, Make we continue read. I'm deeply grateful for the swift, generous support from the World Food Program in providing cash transfer to Jamaicans affected by burial. This timely assistance will be instrumentally in helping our community recover and rebuild, said Minister Pernell Charles. Common crosses. Partnerships like these are essential in ensuring that the vulnerable population receives support they need during times of crisis. Though the Rebuild Jamaica initiative, the strong collaboration between the Ministry of Labor and Social Security and World Food Program is a testament to the shared commitment to the well-being of our people. In the wake of burial impact on Jamaica, World Food Program provide emergency generators to the government to address widespread power outages, deployed the emergency telecom clutter, and etc., a global network organization that provides emergency communications service to rebuild internet connectivity in worst affected area, that provided logistic. Burial Cash Assistance Program is made possible through generous support of the Government of Canada, the United Nations, Central Emergency Relief, the UK Aid, the UK government, and USAID, Bureau for Humanitarian Assistance. So, you get it. Let's take a quick break, and then we come back and look at the Melissa's cash assistant grant that has just been launched.
Oh, thy peace, God of my salvation, because the mouth of the sinful and wicked is open. Rastafari. Come with I. Rastaman throw one stone, and it pick a bad feeling to all wicked men. Not a people there. Make a man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Only when man like Marcus Garvey speak, wicked men would I hear. Hear now hear. Instead of that, they only sit aside and rub and cheat, and not press the poor. May God what I seen him. Big him and throw and stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a block, big him and throw and stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. So, my favorite man, if Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see the day them can sell out Rasta and sell it out and sell out Babylon. They give man show and stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. They give man show and stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. If Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red.
Thank you very much for holding on and welcome back. Now, we've just looked at the cash assistance that was launched for Melissa for burial. Now we're going to look at the Melissa cash grant. And this is dated from the United Nations World Food Program. This news release is dated December. David Jervis. Wagwan, welcome. Welcome. This press release from the United Nations is dated 22nd of December 2025, 2 days ago. Cash assistance program launched to support 50,000 Jamaicans after Hurricane Melissa. United Nations World Food Program, in partnership with the Ministry of Labor and Social Security, today launched a cash assistance program for Jamaicans severely impacted by Category 5 Hurricane Melissa in October. Bear with. The program will reach some 50,000 people in parts of, and is a part of World Food Program phased approach to support affected communities. It marks a significant shift in the post-hurricane response towards recovery and resilience. After the first phase of response focused on distribution of emergency food packages to 123,000 vulnerable people in the parish of St. Elizabeth and St. James and Westmoreland, the cash assistance program will also extend to Hanover. Households that were identified as vulnerable by the Ministry of Labor and Social Security using the Jamaica Household Damage Impact and Assessment Needs tool will receive cash support to aid recovery and help families to rebuild their lives and food security. Hold on, that boy sneeze. Oh, me nose, sneeze. Families who lost homes and livelihood, cash for food assistance offer more than relief. It gives them power to choose, said Brian Bogart, or whatever his name, representative and county director for the World Food Program Caribbean Multi-Country Office. Cash assistance empowered households to meet cash assistance. Did you hear the Prime Minister say he's going to give you voucher, not cash, voucher. Cash assistance, cash. Cash assistance. Cash assistance You what the Prime Minister say? I give you something equivalent for money. Bartering and tendering. Let's read over that paragraph. For families who've lost their homes and livelihood, cash for food assistance offered more than relief. It gives them power to choose. To choose, Prime Minister. Cash assistance empower households to meet continued food and related needs by placing resources directly in the hands of those affected. World Food Program is supporting the government to restore their independence and dignity, Prime Minister, at a time when so much has been taken away from them. And still, Prime Minister, have the tumok and the conscience. Andrea, how you do? How you do? Still have the tumok and the conscience for thief and people will lose everything. Do you understand how dangerous you all are? No, understand how dangerous you be. Thief and sick, thief and dead, and thief. Me can't call it better so. Me call it Jankro. I go call it Jankro so you know what me attack. You know what me attack with Evans. I mean not call it better so. Cause so me can't call it. Otherwise, me call it Jankro. Cause the whole of them no make no difference. Anyway, let's continue the paragraph. As market shops and small business gradually open across Western Jamaica, cash assistance is expected to act as a catalyst for the economy, not vulture assistant, Andrew Holness, cash assistance, yeah? A hit of the catalyst with the economy, not your cash equivalent. Stimulating demand, supporting local vendor. Because local vendor now can give back change out of Jankro. Accelerating return to normalcy of affected communities. What would I get back change for give back people Andrew Wholeness if you give them this ungodly thing? If you give them this ungodly thing, what will all get change for give them back? As minister, I have seen firsthand the challenges so many families are facing in the wake of Hurricane Melissa. I am profoundly inspired by their strength, said Pernell Charles, Jamaica Minister of Labor and Social Security, though you don't know what their job is for. Ensuring that our most vulnerable households receive timely support. Timely, he said. Timely. You want to ask the vloggers and the entertainers about timely. The government use the word timely support is not just a mandate for the Ministry of Labor and Social Security. It is a responsibility, said Mr. Charles, that I hold close to my heart. What you hold close to your heart? The money. After the money, the money matter. And the money matter, Jamaica, we're not fool. I deeply value our partnership with the World Food Program, which allows us to reach affected people with speed and compassion. Don't know where them two things that be anyway. And in a manner that preserve their dignity, while Prime Minister Andrew Holness is pushing the camera up in their face. Together we stand shoulder to shoulder with every family on the road to recovery, committed to help our communities rise stronger than before. World Food Program is also supporting Jamaica long-term recovery following Melissa by working on series of initiatives to restore farmlands and fisheries. We see World Food Program giving out fish wires and all of that as well, and I think fertilizer and seeds and so on to revive income, improve nutrition, and stabilize the economy. But you have to be aware of Bill Gates, GMC, them will damage with soil. So, when you have to depend on P&Q. Additionally, World Food Program has ensured that 1.9 billion from the Caribbean Catastrophe Risk Insurance Facility will be paid out to vulnerable people impacted by the storm through the National and Social Protection System as part of the disaster risk partnership with the government of Jamaica. And you know, all of this is being done through Colonel Charles's office. God Almighty. All of it. All of it is being done through Colonel Charles's office. Jamaicans, we don't need to tell we want to know Jamaicans. We want to know if we get the money there. The money they want to forget in a burial. The money I know want to forget in a Melissa. We want to know. Lord Jesus, these people were thief and sick, dead. People in a disaster zone. Cash assistance program has been made possible through the generous support of the World Food Program, blah, blah, blah. What I don't see in this article, unlike the article for last year, is where they have the breakdown of how much the people ought to receive on a monthly basis. We may get further article from the United Nations on that. But Jamaica, them something. This is why the government does not want us to ask questions, because so much money has been swirling around. So much money has been swirling around, and nobody getting anything. Because me not hear the people of Jamaica 10,000K and post hurricane medicine. Me no hear of people say them did get the money there. Me know the government did have 3 category of money where him give out for different level of host damages. But this is not what the World Food Program money, from my understanding, is talking about. It is money that ought to be given to the people so they can spend it how they want it. But the government cut it down. You see this $20,000 one-off solidarity program where the Prime Minister give a few people. And also it benefit, as you heard it outlined in the first article we read, that it was based on your family size, whether you get from 20,000 Jamaica dollars to 50,000 Jamaica dollars. Whereas Andrew crossed the board and give a few people a $20,000, just like in a COVID 3 years ago. Andrew Holness only give a few Jamaicans just before he called the election a $10,000. A 10,000 Jamaica dollar, and the millions of support that came into the country. You don't hear gunfire about it. No. Where is she then? Let me go up on Dr. Jankro first. Dr. Jankro. Dr. Jankro, morning. Dr. Jankro, I don't think you wash hand. Dr. Jankro, I don't think you bathe. Dr. Jankra with the bacteria. Away with the bacteria factory. Dr. Jankro with the bacteria factory up at University Hospital. Morning, sir. Dr. Jankro, where have your friend? We make your friend chop up the governor general, even though I should have chop him like a modo, you know, Dr. Jankro. Me no mind they chop them. Me no mind they chop with Carl Bruce. Get Patrick Allen. For me, me would all push him back and tell Carl say chop him again or chop him yaso or chop him on the other side. So me no really mind to chop them. Dr. Janko, but the nurse, them when I beat and bust up their mouth up there. And turn around, you walk and cultivate bacteria, Dr. Janko. Dr. Janko look on the facility of my university hospital. What a disgrace. What a disgrace. Look on something where people have to touch. You know the amount of bacteria. Dr. Jankro, do you know the amount of bacteria is sitting in public hospital? Bacteria that ought not to be there. Bacteria that you can minimize, Dr. Jankro. And to top it off, to top off the bacteria on your hands, when you got back to the bed, Dr. Jankro serve you dog vomit, cow shit, and a bit of horse piss. See a food. See a food, Dr. Jankro, I serve to you. So after Dr. Jankro serve you up that, you know what come next? Hey, Dr. Jankro have water. Because Dr. Jankro is saying to you, now once we put you on a ward, you must fork up $40,000. I didn't know that there was a retainment fee in the health service. I know when you go to the greedy capitalist, hungry belly lawyers, because some of them are so hungry for wealth, you have to pay a retainer fee. I didn't know you have to pay a retainer fee at the hospital as well. Otherwise, dog name your supper. And if you cannot pay the retainer fee, then you are left to dead because of medication sabotage and not able to get your medication and tests and whatever, because you have to pay as you go. You think it's just about dying on the hospital bed. You have to pay your way to death or die in debt, is what is happening in our health care at the moment. Can you understand how dire? How dire it is becoming in our country. And if that is not the worst they could do to you, they will give you a healthy prescription tirade. You don't know if a poison, they want poison you or they want to lock you into their system. Do you understand when Dr. Roger Hunter told us that Christopherson is killing 114,000 hours a year time? Do you understand? Do you understand what is going on in our healthcare? The killing field that our healthcare has become. The enrichment. The enrichment, 15,000 of us a year time. Dr. Tufton, one. And this is the very man who wants to become prime minister at Andrew Holness before, you know. This is the man that wants to become prime minister at the befall of Andrew Holness. The man who, at least a thief, Andrew a thief when we still have a life to run with. Remember when after in a Melissa, Christoph Tandy just a plash with money, left, right, and center. So, Dr. John Crow did just a walk and a plash with money, left, right, and center. So, remember Dr. John Crow take up 31 million now with Jamaican dollar go buy a second-hand jail for Carl Bruce and him friend them. Same thing where we could have buy upon eBay. Same thing where we could have buy upon Amazon and get whole heap out of our money. Go upon Amazon, go upon eBay, go look upon the E800 complete jail set. And Dr. Death, a serve cow shit, dog vomit, horse urine as food in our hospital while they must sell high value medication. Well, if you go wash your hand after you eat, you're washing your hand in bacteria. You're bathed in a bacteria. So what's the point of go bathing in the bathroom, Dr. Tufton? If you come out with more bacteria upon you than you go in. Dr. Tufton, it make no sense, sir. So no just about kind of dig so. And nothing. And we don't ask so no how we money them go. Like how we pay insurance. Insurance come. Insurance come. And we never see where insurance work. JPS, while we lay down pan dot, JPS was prioritized. JPS was prioritized while we depend dot. And even while JPS was prioritized with our money, we are still being hiked. 300 million US dollars is what this government scammed from the people of Jamaica. Because then take with insurance and then lend it to JPS. Then raise the bill by 7%. For scoop and accumulate money for pay way back. Who lose 300 million? JPS not lose not no. Because it's under the pretend that them are going to give we light quicker. When did we have it? Jamaica people, when did have light? The same thing will go every day. The same thing where it go more often on what's the point? We couldn't do it out till our 6 month time because it don't make no difference if it come. Because if it come, we still pay for it and we still not get the access for it. And when we not take 150 million US dollars, so now go give we hit quicker, it still not go come because when it come, it still a go away. And it's the usual cycle over 50 years now we're happening in our country. While the lizard belly PNP them, they ask for accountability where they could pull JPS in front of the PAC and make JPS explain themselves. JPS cannot stand in our country, monopolize a public service to us and tell us that they're a private company. It doesn't work like that. We will take them to the court. There's precedent in the UK here that the Privy Council will tell you JPS may think it's private. It has a partnership with the government and it monopolizes a public service. It cannot claim privacy in our country. JPS is a public body. And tell them to carry it to court and see if they know win it. JPS is a public body. JPS cannot monopolize a service in our country and talk about they're a private company and that's how it works. Private company is you don't have no competition. So you can't claim private company status pan we and with money, where your thief, where your borrow, and where your thief back filling with pay we back. You can't manipulate span the whole of them something there and then come tell we say your private. JPS must come to parliament, come answer question. And the PNP are bullshitting us. Peter Bunting and Philip Palwell. Yeah, we're not bullshit we. We do not ask them for accountability. Summon them. Summon them to come to the Public and Appropriations Committee. Summon them. Summon the JPS hierarchies. They must come. So don't keep telling us that JPS is a private company, the government can this and the government can that. Bullshit. I tell you that it is literally bullshit when they keep you that JPS is a private company, JPS cannot claim company private status in our country when they monopolize on a service which they don't have competition. A true Jamaica legal scholar, them dunce, crooked, corrupt, and backwards. As something where they can't go court make the pronouncement on JPS because President of England you have to do it. You can't waive your company, your private status in a people's face when all that will depend on you for that service. Furthermore, a service that you partnership with the government and a service that we pay insurance to our billing. Do you understand, Jamaicans? But two no love the rob and thief in your see. Two no love the rob and thief. Hold on there. My voice no unique now in a social media. Please don't come on my platform come call other people names, please. I think my voice must be unusual and unique in social media, so I shouldn't be mistaken with other vloggers. But one of me thinks that this whole JPS fundle is not a scam. It is a scam. It is a scam because that same money where we lend them for fix back JPS with disaster insured already. With JPS collect for on a monthly basis. And JPS still a hike on up. They did in the last meeting. Me stop follow Parliament and press conference and we know. God knows that every time I watch Parliament and press conference, it get me angry. It get me angry when I watch Parliament and press conference. And you know why? Because what happened in Parliament and in press conference does not represent the urgency of the destruction unfolding in the country. And it's really turned me the inside bloody out to watch these two squabbling bastards. To watch these two squabbling bastards while the people lingering for support. Because you're not learning anything. Nothing is happening there that reflects the dire consequences people are facing in our country. And it's really irritating. The whole week, we never even look upon him. I swear to God. The whole week where you see me off, I never look upon Parliament. I never look upon the Jamaican news, nothing. I will run through the Gleaner sometimes because I don't really read the Observer and I don't really read over what and neither. And I will look at the international news like go upon World Food Program and United Nations. But I cannot keep the Jamaica, everything in Jamaica turn back way and keel over sideways. Nothing no sit upright and nothing now move forward. Do you understand the brick wall? The brick wall where we in? and the mental slavery, which should have been breaking away and chipping away. I mean, it's tightening because the political tribalism represents the mental slavery, you see. And I thought Melissa would have kind of chip away some of the political tribalism. But if you listen across social media, if you listen to both sides of the ethnery, Lord God Almighty, now make no difference. Same old, same old. So we're in a precarious situation where we want to go forward, and rather than being stuck one place, we kind of are going backwards. That's how it feels to me, because the mental decay of our people in a time when information becomes so prevalent, the mental decay of our people is shocking. It is why government are so powerful. It is why governments are so powerful. A government run by charlatans and crook, a government of decadence. What Andrew Holness is doing would not survive in a lot of country where people are thinking, where where the people have the country and the future of the country at heart. Is the only reason why these things continue to happen around us is because everything for us is first and foremost our politicians. Take it away, Auntie. See, while the people are suffering, Siaga Skettel a walk and a wind up himself, hither, thither, here and everywhere. You got hospital, a bacteria. You got disaster zone, a leptospirosis. You don't understand, say nothing now going on in our country. So when Jamaicans say Andrew Holness, I build a high-rise building and talks our country develop for who? Who Jamaica developed for? Who Andrew Holness had developed Jamaica for? Who can afford the development that Andrew bring to Jamaica? We are shut out of everything. We are shut out of everything. Say Andrew Holness walk and ask all I'm friend them to come invest in a Jamaica. And when him hear we a quarrel, him tell my youth they say, what him name? After Henley, fi come tell we say, he want we fi come invest in a Jamaica. But you, the people of Jamaica, you're going to have to stand up for something, you know. Because Andrew Holness and Christoph Tan come for kill we off. Me not ask question about that. Andrew Holness and Christoph Tan have a vested interest in killing us off. Look at the money. Why they don't want to explain it? Why they don't want anybody to question the 150 million US dollars? While the country lie homeless, half of the country or half of the people in the disaster zone, especially Westmoreland, lie homeless. And we've watched this government collected so much money and so much resources. And some of the resources still sit on pan wharf. resources that could have helped the people, relief support that could have helped the people, is still sitting on our wharf because we logistic in our country is nowhere. Either we are logistically dumb or we're just wicked. Why though should we be logistically dumb when we've been doing hurricane relief for years? From Hurricane Gilbert till now, we've been doing hurricane relief for years. We should be able to be teaching hurricane relief to other countries. We should be able to teach. We should become masters of the hurricane relief effort because we'd have so much. We've had so much interaction. And the Prime Minister get up every day about resilient. Where is it? We know someone the pocket resilient because always a thief. You know the reason why Prime Minister me not too hard on Alvin Gale? Because Alvin Gale, Prime Minister, is being scapegoated. So I'm not going to be too hard on Alvin Gale. Will not take and throw in front of the chain. Me not run over him. Me want you and your cabinet, Prime Minister, to trample over. Uno Prime Minister will take the last 10 years and destruct ADPEM. Deny ADPEM of resources. Use your corruption and mash up ADPEM. Take ADPEM in your office when you hold heap of money. They come in a COVID. Take ADPEM in your office. Now the whole heap of money come. For Melissa. So me now go run over Alvin Gale. Andrew Holness and Pernell Charles are to get run over. And the whole unfolding we are going in the Melissa Galang in here. So Alvin Gale is a scapegoat. Uno set up Alvin Gale. Uno want to Alvin Gale out here for we chew him up. And then you hold on to wash on your hands and move off into the sunshine. Not so fast and not really around here. Because what Uno give Alvin Gale is something that Desmond McKenzie, Pernell Charles, and Andrew Holness mash up. Something where Andrew Holness and Pernell Charles and Desmond McKenzie kicked out people with experience and put them dumb government friends that were either pull down the NCP or pull up them skirts. This is why the whole had them in a shamble now, because no qualified technocrat, nobody with experience, whether an administrative environment, operations, logistics, nobody with experience, no did they? So when you go take up Alvin Gale, so we call him off Alvin Gale head. As big as Alvin Gale head be, it now go full with belly. We want more. We want more. We love Nyam Oli per head, so we want more. So don't come in like gonna throw Alvin alone pan the block. Because idiot like me, now go blame Alvin, wanna take and throw in the deep end. The responsibility lie with Andrew Holness, who have destructed this agency over a 10-year period. That take it, make Andrew Holness ramping shop. Where Andrew Holness take it and turn his teeth in ring in criminal organization. Andrew Holness, whenever time there's money coming to ADPEM, Andrew Holness use ADPEM like him racketeering organization. So don't go on like say right here now. Me is one of them who go blame Alvin Gale for what go on in the hog pen. Are the brand hog? Are the brand hog carry the chief responsibility? Are you a jump on everybody in the hog pen, Prime Minister? Prime Minister Bo Pig, I are jump on everybody in the hog pen. So you're responsible for everything. Are you take it and are you mash it up? Are you give it to your friend and your colleague them? Are you run it based on favoritism and nepotism, Prime Minister? Are you choke the experienced people them? Are you starve ADPEM of resources to make them operate effectively? So don't think Alvin is under the bus here. Don't think I'm one of them. We're going to run around and blame him. Me know so I not set him up. Me know Andrew Holness, it's a setup. And we mustn't fall for it. We mustn't fall for the setup where the government are forced power. It is a government responsibility. It is the government's responsibility. Where's she there? Where is she there? She there? Where is she there? See if I find she there. She there. Hold on, I could share up she there a bit.
Too long in our little ghetto. Run, keep going on, less process. For children of Israel do really love rights. So justify and I as a watching man around Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel. I should never hold thy peace. What wrong is going on? Day or night. We gotta bust down Babylon walls. Prepare every the way. Prepare every the way for jumping. Let's go. Fight down, war and cry. Fight down. Me say Rastafari. War and cry. And do that righteousness. And we love. And we love Jaja. And we love Jaja. And we love Jaja. We love Jaja. We love Jaja.
Thank you very much and welcome back. Now, over here, politicians are definitely not off the radar at all. They sit on the very high limb of the tree. Also, for me as well, just like in some ways for the Integrity Commission, the families of politicians, especially those in our cabinet, are not off mark of public radar as well. And I want to ask a question of the minister's husband and daughters. Agreed or no greedy, or a wicked or no wicked? No amount of money me never make my rich mother with a pension take so much public humiliation. Andrew, why you owe me a favor? Because I have to owe me this year. Because let me tell you why I get to this point. Everybody is reassuring me how bright the woman is. You see. Whoa. Murder. But what people are reassuring us of, it's not coming true. It didn't shine through at the Ministry of Education. And my God, if you're looking for it here, you will have to practice looking for a grain of sand on a beach. If you are looking for anything from the minister, what they saw in the minister that we cannot see, you have to master the art of looking for that particular grain of sand right on the beach, nowhere else. Come in, I think I go find it anywhere else, you know. Because Favor is defending her tenure. You mean your tenure that falls within the pro box moment, your tenure that falls within the three blind mice moment in our parliament last week or the week before, Favor. What are you talking about? What record is the minister defending this morning? The minister said she defend her record, you know, and we never called the minister name. But the minister said she defend her record. Ask me what that is. I mean, sitting in a chair. Defending her record, her tenure, rather. It could be just sitting in a chair. It could just be holding the office. But tenure, as in your performance, your record, or the security of our country's economy, Miss Probox. I mean, give it a break, will you? Pack it in. You're taking this thing too far, Miss Williams. I mean, this is not the playground, you know. Miss Williams is acting as if this is the playground. This is not the playground, Miss Williams. I mean, this is the country's economy. This is about our lives, Miss Williams. I mean, imagine the whole heap of dog shit wet off than a serve round corner there, so. Come on now, pack it in, Miss Williams. Pack it in. Because God say and no say, nobody don't know what you're talking about. The tenure, what they say, Favor or defend, I can guarantee you, not one Jamaican know Favor attacks. Because if Miss Williams, your parliament is a way for us in public to judge or to rate or mark your tenure, Miss Williams, you want to see a book. You really wouldn't want to see what we do with our red pen across your book, Miss Williams. You wouldn't want to see what we take with red pen and do cross your book. So when Favor come and attack Bo, what are you defending? Your husband and children must pull you aside and said, you cannot continue with this. It has become an international disgrace to see that you cannot read at a basic school level, Miss Williams. That you cannot give an answer to a question, Miss Williams. I mean, for God's sake, stop making a fool of yourself. Babsy Grange, Bill Clinton. You know who in the pool with Bill Clinton, Babsy Grange? You know the Epstein file them release? You know by any chance, Miss Grange, who did in the pool with Bill Clinton? Being the reason why we ask you, because him have a sit down with you, you know, when people are gossip, Miss Grange they talk about everything. Miss Grange, when people are gossip, they talk about everything. I wonder if Bill Clinton did tell you anything about the Epstein file. These are the people that our government a walk and a force upon we. And when you talk, the labor right them when obeyed, run come and them go straight under your mother's skirt. Straight up. Sometimes we need to put some grass buckle for cut up them claw. Straight up. You cannot question this government. Everybody must follow the martial law of this government. Me not follow the government martial law, you know. Because one of the things that people afraid of Andrew Holness. Me is one we don't afraid of the Prime Minister. The most the Prime Minister, and the worst the Prime Minister can do is kill me. If he have the nerve to. And he know if he kill me, he have a worse a demon to deal with in death. So I don't know if he want to try it. Three blind mice. You come to our parliament and you couldn't answer a question. You couldn't answer a question. And you come out and tell Lady Mull that you're proud of your tenure. Proud of what? Proud of the embarrassment? Proud of the public spectacle that you have become? Proud of the whole heap of mistake, correction, and all of that for the PNP them have to do. How much time you come to parliament with you who are them and PNP them have to push you back and say, go back and read it or do this or do that?
So members, if our hospitals.
Somebody need to take away Dr. Dawes' pen and paper and tie Dr. Dawes' hand behind him because Dr. Dawes give too much problem.
Exactly. So members, if our hospitals.
Time is of the essence, and I would like to hear the Minister of Finance response. And this type of behavior is not of any use to any of us or the public. For Minister to be heard, we have to be quiet. Could you all stop?
So
Minister, please allow the Minister of Finance to respond, and for us to close this segment. There is more work to be done today.
I would love you to ask the patient that is waiting for a life-saving operation to ask that patient what is the opportunity cost of $25 billion. Ask that patient.
As my mother would have said, poorly hopes. Poorly hopes. Faval Williams. You're a disgrace to a finance minister. You have become a public toilet brush for the Prime Minister clean up. Because after Andrew Wheatley, the thief milk out of coffee, then send you go clean up over there. Then send you go clean up over there. Royal Reid jilted we. Royal Reid jilted with pocket and run off in the sunshine. And then send you go for Ministry of Education. Go to the toilet brush ism. Go clean up people mess and people skid mark favor. See there? Nigel F way up and walk way, left way. Choose IMF rather than at the same time when his government was telling us choose Jamaica. We didn't even know that choosing Jamaica then was choosing the IMF and Donald Trump. Hmm? Choosing the IMF and Donald Trump. Donald Trump, come here. Donald Trump, the United States, no, the United Pirates Pariah State of America, UPPSA. Hmm? We change the name in Donald Trump. Donald Trump, High Sea Piracy America. We change your name. UPPSA. Write it in the comment. United Pariah Pirate State of America. Look at what you have become, America. But America, holy power, dare you. Invade Venezuela. Holy power, lay down in the wait for you to send you back in a body bag. America. Hmm? Because you know you don't have the power to fight anymore, you know. You know you don't have the power to fight. And the little lapdogs of Europe, you and them in a big conundrum over Russia. Hmm? You and them in a big conundrum over Russia, and Russia and China in a Venezuela. Lay down, and North Korea, lay down and wait for slaughter you, Donald Trump. But then again, serve the Americans right. If of all the things in this world you could take up a dumb orange, wrinkled orange gringo, what else would you expect? If it comes to the point where the best America could have chose is a madman they have chose, and their country has become piracy. Hmm? Pirates of the high seas. America stealing oil. It's not that America never used to steal oil. America always have been stealing oil. But I mean, high sea piracy, America. I mean, we know America to steal oil in a more bully fashion. We didn't expect America to steal from those who America call third world, developing, communists, dictators. I mean, America, look at you. Hmm? Hmm? Look at you. The whole on double up on the Epstein file. The whole want to make case and release the galangen. Stop protect Donald Trump. Donald Trump mashing up enough now he can go on. Look at how America has been left isolated. But isn't it a great thing, though? It's what I've always wanted, and it is why I supported Donald Trump to break the hegemon of America. Can you not see how some African countries are rising? Or maybe because you have not paid much attention to geopolitics. But Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger has formed their alliance, their military alliance, a NATO pact that I think will grow across Africa. Liberia has sent a delegation to the Sahel region. Namibia and Botswana are taking back their diamond mines as well. Africa is standing up in many ways. We have a Pan-Africanist in Ghana as well, where things are changing. But yet we do still have a small boy in Nigeria who had to capitulate and apologize to the giant of Africa, Abraham Traore. Yes. But you must understand why the Americans push suddenly to the Caribbean. Because their hands are being yanked piece by piece of Africa. They know the rich wealth and resources in Jamaica. And it is a battle for Jamaica. Remember, we told you 2 years ago the Americans give Andrew Holness an ultimatum that they're going to take control back of Jamaica in 2 years if Andrew Holness don't do dither or hither in removing the Chinese influence. You see how the Americans, in the frame of Donald Trump, going after Chinese influence all across the Caribbean, in Jamaica, in Venezuela, in Panama, and all where Donald Trump can target the Chinese. This, though, America, in your broke, oil drained, hungry, oil piracy and the high sea state, you're no match for China and Russia. Hmm? The danger, though, of World War III and nuclear war in our backyard is becoming more and more of a real threat because Donald Trump hijacking a Venezuelan oil ship and the Venezuelan president Nicolas Maduro is now using his military ship to escort his oil fleet. This is a recipe for war, something that could turn the Caribbean into a zone of misery. But the chair of CARICOM, who his tenure comes to an end in a matter of days, has given his full backing to Donald Trump. The War Department and the Foreign Department visited Jamaica since Donald Trump came to office. We heard Andrew Holness sit right in South Africa and give the green light to Donald Trump criminality. But the chair of CARICOM is going to a social democracy. Is it St. Kitts and Nevis, I think? It's a center-left government in St. Kitts and Nevis. Will they go up Donald Trump's backside as Andrew Holness and Kamala? Or will they take the hard line as people like Mia Mottley and others within the Caribbean? That is yet to see when the new chair of CARICOM resumes in January. But Andrew Holness, it's a disgrace to hear we refer to ourselves as the superpower of the Caribbean. Don't know what we're talking about, really. But to see Jamaica chair CARICOM at a time when CARICOM is in misery, Andrew has not tackled any of the major issues that CARICOM faces from July up until now. So Jamaica chair of CARICOM. Was there anything to talk about? In my view, absolutely not. Absolutely not one thing. All Andrew Holness did in his chair of CARICOM is draw the Caribbean in more hot waters. Is drawing the Caribbean in more hot waters with the Americans and with Venezuela. We cannot let Andrew Holness continue to put we in these situations where the Prime Minister go and decide who the people of Jamaica should be aligned to, whose support for the people of Jamaica ought to be accepted and recognized. We cannot continue to let Andrew Holness do this to us because that we are going to bear the consequences of it. You see, any day you don't understand geopolitics, you see, any day you don't understand geopolitics, and we stop call upon America to do something to Andrew Holness. Don't forget that America placed Andrew Holness there. You understand? Don't forget who Andrew Holness is working for. Don't forget who created the Jamaica Labour Party. Don't forget the reason why the Jamaica Labour Party was created. They always do the bidding of the Americans. They always sell us out to the Americans. And any day Jamaica wake up to see that America is more of a problem than it is a help, we will broaden our partnership. Partnership is about what you want. Russia and China now hold gun at people's head to be in partnership with them. These people go in partnership on equal terms if your government can negotiate it. These people don't enforce religion and culture and them political ideology upon you. Russia not care, Russia or China not care if you're a democracy, if you're a theocracy, if you're a dictatorship. That's not their business. That's the local country's business. Their job is on security and economic terms. It's not so for the Americans. The Americans want to tell you what is a woman, what is a man. The American want to teach it to you. The American want to tell you which teach you all sort of different God and all sort of different nonsense and all sort of different lie and story. If America have to drop bomb on your country, or if America have to cause civil war in your country, to create what America want to create in your country, any day we wake up to America, we'll understand that the problem in this world is Britain and America. Because France is useless without them. Every war you see in this world lead right back to Britain and Queen Victoria. Every one. There isn't any war fighting in this world currently that does not lead back to Britain and Queen Victoria. Are the same people. This is why we say, stop follow the changes of the name of the thing them where they come to know with. And this is how them change things from slavery right up to independence, where they change it by name, but the same principles and operations applies. And this is what they use to fool a lot of people. They won't go change things by name, but the systems and the operation of the system apply. And this was where the term institutional racism comes from in the Macpherson report after the racial slaying of Stephen Lawrence, and how the botched investigation of the Metropolitan Police, the botched reporting of the BBC and all of those other people. And in that report conclusion, that's how they came to, because even though there was certain equality legislation and all of them something there, but because of the institutional bias and cultural bias within the system that disadvantage Black people or people of color, regardless of you saying you're not racist, but the system itself is geared towards prejudice, is geared towards preventing a particular sector of people from accessing or blocking services from a particular set of people. And that's how they got to those. So the same institutionalization of slavery is in all forms of society that we still engage. Before 1962, all the systems were still the same systems of slavery remodeled. None of these things have been changed since so-called independence, which is a misnomer, something we've never had anyway, something which you have to take. It cannot be given to you or be pronounced on you or announced to you. Something you have to chop up people and chop off their foot and their hand, and then you jump up and say, hey, I am independent, self-determined. Nobody can tell me how it's going anymore. Me and my merry journey. The mindset, Jamaica. Mindset is the biggest burden right now. You see, politics and religion. Me know some of the church people now got jumping on the skin, and some of the political tribalists are got jumping on the skin. Those two pieces of psychological machinery. It's the weapon that's formed against a brainwash set of people. Religion and politics is the weapon that was formed against a brainwash set of people. A people who their name, God, and culture and land was stripped away from them. And the ungodliness of the white man was beaten into us. They hung us on tree. They cut us out of our mother's belly. They chained us on the farm. You understand the psychological impact of that? You understand the perpetuation of that? Do you understand the divide and conquer that comes from cutting down a rebellion on on a farm, or even turn people on each other? Hmm? These things are still operating amongst us. And the wholeness knows that. And the wholeness recognizes that. And he has weaponized it against you. Hmm? This capital destruction and his common crosses behind him, they weaponize that mindset against you. Not just them. Both political parties have weaponized the tribal or the brainwashery, if such a word, of our mindset. And I hit them have a lead with like lamb to the slaughter, while they walk away political cycle after political cycle as millionaire, whether by what they work or what they thieve from us. Me I go about my business this morning, yeah. I don't take time with the grand market spending today. Yeah? Don't make when the white man a check up in money on a hard earn money. Check up in it when they check up in profit next year. The holy parig me roll and jig me frog. When Melissa blow when unnecessary, when Melissa say on no need it, something I go on with it. Keep it like that. Yeah? Don't waste the money upon them. When you're going to open up your church. Go. Me, master, they go more than open up a church and see the wishful legal thieving. That's the only way more than open a church is to do wishful and legal stealing. Barring that, you can go on upon them merry way. Hmm? Barring that, they can't hit the pastor them use if you do some wouldn't see me have no other use for it. Barring to use it and steal in a legal way. In it, Wayne Evans, how else it go? I hit everybody use it for why me wouldn't come here and try to do something different. Anyway, globalists, take time with the spending today. Don't make the white man walk and count up on the money. Starve him. Hmm? Starve him. Don't make when him check up how much he earn when the money count up in there. Anyway, have yourself a wonderful day. And please join us back tonight where Oli Pana go on Christmas Eve celebration. But we will come back right here tonight. I just have tuna for my breakfast season. Well, you say you'll be a deacon righteous. Hey, Lord God Almighty. No, sir. Anyway, wanna walk good and spend carefully. As we say, starve the white man in him pocket. The best place you can war with powerful people in them pocket. You lick them and then say I, and you cuss them and then just kiss them teeth and walk up. But you see, when you talk badge away in them pocket, them don't like that because them a gambler, them addicted to the money. Yes, may I come on later. I come on later, cannot no boring Britain Fido. Hey, Britain shit today what? Britain shut down by say 6 o'clock the place start wind down. By midnight, 1 a.m. Britain shut down. And with the unruly picking away, I got a party, I go call Uber. And Uber go charge you where your mama don't have. So, anyway, me will soon later on. So, thank you very much. And make sure to share the live. Let's people ask them to hit the like button because we can't take a problem right here now. Now we can't take a problem right here now. But do what you will. Anyway, see you all later.
Too long in our little ghetto. Run, keep going on, let's process. For children of Israel do really love rights. So just as I and I as a watchman around Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel. I should never hold thy peace. What wrong is going on? Day or night. We gotta bust down Babylon walls. Prepare the way. Prepare the way for your people. Let's go. Fight down, war and cry. Fight down, Nixie Rastafari. War and cry. And do the righteousness. And we love. And we love Jaja. And we love Jaja.
Rastafari, save all people.
And we love Jaja. We love Jaja. We love Jaja.
Rastafari, save all people.
Put time away again. Listen, yeah. So just as I and I as a watchman, I run Babylonian walls. Oh, children of Israel. I and I should never hold thy peace, but we have penalized day or night. We gonna bust down Babylon gates. Prepare the way. Prepare the way for Rastafari. Fight down, war and cry.
Fight down, war and cry.
Rastafari, war and cry. And build up righteousness. And we love Jah. And we love Jah. And we love Jah.
Rastafari, preserve all.
And we love Jah. Me love Jah. Me love Jah.
Rastafari, preserve all.
Me love Jah. Rastafari. Yeah, the next song is going to be the last song for tonight. And then DJ Twin.
And globalists, when we put out reels or short videos, please watch them for me, please. Just check your notification. I'm gonna start putting out short reels as well. So give us some support on that. Thank you. Good morning and good afternoon. And happy holidays to all of you.
If you don't like missing out on the latest shows but still enjoy classic hits, then Global TV Group 358 is your perfect match. Global TV Group 358 isn't just another channel, it's your ultimate TV experience. From breaking news to binge-worthy dramas and timeless classics, we've got it all. Our unique blend of original content and global favorites means there's something for everyone. And guess what? With GTVG's seamless streaming, you can watch anywhere, anytime.
Plus, our interactive features let you be part of the action. So, whether you're a seasoned binge watcher or a casual viewer, Global TV Group 358 is here to keep you entertained day and night. Don't just watch TV, experience it with Global TV Group 358. Subscribe now and never miss a moment.